So what we're going to touch on right here, we get this question a bunch. Do I need the reverse osmosis unit if I have the whole home systems? The whole home systems, we're not going to get all scientific here and over talk this, if you will. I will touch on the reverse osmosis, what that actually takes out that the whole home systems don't. But essentially, the whole home systems are just doing an ion exchange process with all the calcium, the magnesium ions, which is hardness in water. That is the definition. And all that happens when they come through these whole home systems is the exact amount of sodium ions are going to exchange for the exact amount of calcium and magnesium ions that stick to the resin beads. We release the same amount of ions of sodium. But as many know, with blood pressure and different things, we don't want you to drink that sodium as well. So that's where that reverse osmosis unit comes in. Again, the whole home units are great. It's what we call your working water. As you guys can see up here on the screen, your working water, showers, laundry, dishes, you name it. They work fantastic. When it comes down to the drinking, we're going into a whole different level of water. So the reverse osmosis unit is going to micro refine, and this is really the only things we're going to touch on are some of the main things that they take out that the whole home system doesn't take out. And they're going to be things that you guys can see on your screen: PFAS, the forever chemicals, lead, arsenic, fluoride, nitrates, again, the sodium, the pharmaceuticals, microplastics. A lot of people think the plastics are just in the bottles. They're not. They're in our, it's coming out a lot with even in our tap water, city water, of course, well water, anything that could dissolve in there. Your total dissolved solids, VOCs, chemical contaminants. We could go on and on, but primarily when it comes down to drinking, that's really where you want to be the last person to filter that water right before it comes into your glass. And again, if the time is not right to do both together, we'll be here. But if I had to choose between one, I probably would choose the reverse osmosis unit if I had to do them in order. But if we have over 8,000 customers, I would say 95% have both systems. Before we end this, we get asked often, what about the fridge filters, the refrigerator filters? Do I need to have those in there? The refrigerator filters are just a little bit of carbon. They don't take out any of the stuff that we've gone over with the reverse osmosis. In fact, when you have the whole home system, the catalytic grade of carbon that we use in our systems is going to always be far superior to what you're going to have in the fridge filters anyway. So you'll want to take that fridge filter out. Another question we get, well, if I take the filter out, sometimes if you take the filter out and you want to check before your technician comes in, if you take that filter out, the water does not work in the dispenser, you're gonna have to get what's called a bypass plug. And a lot of times they come with this fridges brand new. If they don't, sometimes they'll ship them to you I've seen them ship them to customers for free. A lot of times they will ship you the wrong one the first couple times. So you'll have to play that game, if you will, but that will just reduce the pressure to the fridge. And when you have the reverse osmosis, if you're in a situation where we can run that to your fridge, if you're with one of our builders, they usually are pre-plumbed all the way to the fridge from the sink, because that's where that unit goes, underneath the sink. We won't have any issue at all. If you're on a slab and you do not have a straight run from the sink all the way to the fridge without a gap, because we can't hide that line, we're not going to be able to get it to the fridge. Unfortunately, you still have that option of being able to fill up a nice pitcher, and put that into the fridge. But if you're on a crawl space, no issue whatsoever. We'll be able to go into there, pop up behind the fridge, and get you ran of this. You have perfectly nice coming through the fridge. As always, guys, if you haven't seen our frequently asked questions section on our website, you can go on there to get some more answers. When the filters need to be changed, that type of thing, maintenance on the whole home systems, you can always give us a call. Thanks a bunch.